Isaac with HARDBODY, and I'm here with the one and only Amanda. What's up, Amanda? How are you?
What up, Isaac? I'm freaking fantastic. I think that's what I said to you last time.
Yeah, you did say that, I think. And you were just hitting some posts. What was up that? Thinking about
yeah, you know, I was gonna, my friends in the audience, and I was actually like checking myself under the lights. Like, would I look like... Is it the lighting or is it really these men? I gotta know. I gotta say, I understand.
I don't know, it's really hot up here. I thought it was just the light, so maybe it's just posing. So we're here at the Flex Pro Championship, first ever. You were on Hinds, handing out a trophy for the first ever Flex Ballet Bikini model. And you were on the judging panel. How was it being on the other side?
Actually, it was awesome. It was so cool. I had the chance to do this last year at Olympia because part of my prize I was able to, we're supposed to judge the following year, and I was doing Bikini Olympia, so it was really cool for me to be able to be up here judging. And, you know, I know what it's like to be on the other side, so I knew the girls felt like I was taking that into consideration, but it was, when you saw someone, I think, it was cool for me because the pressure wasn't up there, but it was interesting to see what reads from stage. So what I just told someone was, yeah, you have a great body, but there's a difference of having a smile that you put on your face, and I'm having fun, and I'm confident. It's really good. Confidence reads, and
should have started rolling.
So what stood out to you? I mean, there were some interesting situations. Now, this wasn't an NPC show.
No.
It's going to be different than what you're doing and going into the army. So people watching that, looking at pictures, there's some interesting shoe choices, some moves.
I took the shoes. I just talked to the girls.
Which one?
The ones that were this big?
Yeah, those were ginormous. And then there was the yes. Yeah, but those things matter. Like
they matter.
I mean, to me, like I'm photographing it, and I'm assuming as a judge, like if I'm paying attention to the shoes, it's like I'm not paying attention to your physique.
That's exactly what I said, and that's another thing is because when girls come up to me afterwards asking me for feedback, it's actually hard for me to say something negative, but I also felt like if you tell someone, and someone's not going to tell them, but they want to know, like the shoe girl. Her shoes were seriously this tall. Super sweet girl, she had a great body, and that's why I said, girl, I got to tell you. I was going to bite my tongue, and at the very end I said, you got to lose the shoes. And it was like hands down, like all of us. And what I said is it wasn't like, oh my gosh, you're a stylist, it's your styling option. It was like, all we looked at was the shoes.
Well, and you're sitting down looking at it. So like you're seeing about, and these shoes, look at pictures.
It was like Avatar. I was like, what?
It was like Bikini 3D. Well then,
I was going to give out glasses.
To me, there was the other one.
We saw the moonwalk today, folks. I don't know if you can buy this on video. We saw the moonwalk. The other one, who I actually was not a big fan of, was the bent over.
Oh yeah. And she was actually an attractive girl. Amanda's going to demonstrate how not to post.
Don't do it, girls, please. No.
But yeah, there's that line to where there's like being sexy and classy and then just being
Yeah, no, we don't like hooches. It's not good, guys.
Nothing personal, but don't be a hooch mama on my keys.
But it was fun.
Well, congratulations on judging, and something that you want to do more?
Maybe, absolutely.
Okay.
So, more stages on get on myself.
Yes, you do. Speaking of stages, Columbus, Ohio, 2 weeks from today, we're going to be on the Arnold stage. Well, you'll be on the Arnold stage. I'll be on the audience.
You'll be up there for some reason. You will be.
I'll be there in spirit. I'll transcend from the president. You're going to be on stage sharing the stage with the men's bikini, first ever bikini international. Talk to you 2 weeks ago for that tour.
Yes, 3 weeks.
Looks like you've like tightened and toned the Latona that's coming in. How do you feel 2 weeks out?
Hungry.
So, you were mentioning that you're going to go use the one cardio piece of equipment. You might have to beat somebody down if you want it.
It is NBA All-Star Weekend. We got the Flex Pro, and there are no rooms available. But guess what? There are the Country Inn, and that's where I'm staying, and I'm proud of it. They have a microwave, refrigerator, treadmill, and an elliptical. And you know what? I'm going to be in one of them. That's all I need. I'll do it like rocket style.
You say Country Inn, I feel like I should use Country Class.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, the best thing is when I came in, they were telling me the guy told like 10 minutes of a spiel about the buffet, and he was like, and it's free juices, and he named them all, and the free pastries, and he named them all, and then his big line was, and remember, there's no need to cut calories, and I'm like,
then you freaked out on him,
and I
don't you know who I am?
My cooler, and I'm like, Ah,
yes. Okay. So we're trying something out here.
Okay.
You're on your way to the road stage. A lot of people don't get a chance to meet you. I forget that. I mean, no offense, but like we're hanging out, me, Ron, the crew. Amanda's one of the peeps. Like we see you all the time. But a lot of people haven't met you.
Right.
And so they have questions. And you're gonna go to the Facebook fan page. Ron, are you doing okay behind the?
We got Ron running everything.
Big Ron. Okay, so here we go.
Is that me? Is there screensaver? Okay.
Dreaming again. It sounds like somebody needs a card. Okay, so our first question.
Okay, alright, let's bring it.
Posted on the Facebook fan page. Are you got this, Ron? Ready? I feel like we're like doing Jeopardy or something. Okay, sure. You gotta answer this right or you're gonna get gonged off. Okay, here we go. What makes a good on and off the stage representing a supplement? For those who are under a rock,
after the men's finals just took place, a new champion was for the first time champion.
So what's the key to
epic incentive
on and off stage?
Continuing unbeaten streak, two throw wins.
Well, I think it should be a great competitor on and off stage anywhere. But representing supplement company, I just think that once you are endorsed as whether it's just an athlete endorsement, I think that you're now have another like level of people that you look at when you're considering what you're doing. So you're always basically representing someone. So you just want to also you want to be a good representative when you're like here on these
the young age of 28
events. When you're at the gym, I always walk down and I'm PSN here. I'm not joking. And I was actually at the supplement store the other day and I was buying some enzymes, and I was just in the aisle and this guy was looking at these products and I go, hey, this thermal is absolutely amazing and it's honored to go on.
You're right,
Aaron. And I was so energetic because I just came from the gym that he actually bought it. So you gotta always promote your supplements.
Latona always
making me a
focus. Okay, next question.
Okay, guys, 5 minutes and we have to clear.
We're on a time thing. This is like the Grammys.
Yes, it is. Cue the music.
Come on. Wait, what's next?
Yes. All right, here we go. How do you stay on track when people are trying to derail?
Oh my gosh, that happens all the time, but it has to be something that you keep yourself on track, and I think it's just a mental focus. I really do.
So mental focus.
I think mental focus because like when I'm doing anything, I mean like a lot of people, thank God for the kinds of people they always try to do things for me. If they're eating in front of me, they're very gracious. Like, I want to eat my cookies in front of you or eat my nuts or whatever. Eat my food.
I don't know where you're going with that one.
Yeah, it's always something's gonna come out. Always. Anyway, it's just something you've got to be very focused on. Is that your question about the nuts? No.
You brought up the nuts. Speaking of nuts and dieting, how long have you been dieting for the Army?
10.5 weeks.
10.5 weeks. Okay, that was actually a question.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh,
and speaking of more food, people want to know about food. Do you have a cheat meal or do you refeed once a week? And if you do have a cheat meal or refeed during your prep, it's basically the I don't know about refeed, but cheat meal basically is that
arguably was the favorite in everyone's mind.
No, not really. Actually, I've had 2 cheat meals in 10 weeks, and one was an actual cheat meal where it was like pizza and ice cream, and then the other one was like literally I had like 2 rice cakes instead of none, and I put like peanut butter on both of them, and then I had some cashews, and that was a cheat meal. So it was just more food.
Who's your favorite fellow bikini competitor to hang out with backstage?
I would have to say my wonderful fabulous friend, Jessica Putnam.
Okay, well, you and Snowflake had that one planted in the early
That question is from Jessica.
Jessica Putnam is also on stage. What are your top tips for destroying fat? Your abs are sick.
Really? Top tip. Diet at 80-90%, so keep it clean. I don't eat sugars, cut your sugar. Do your intense cardio, and I'm a really big weightlift lover, so lift the heavy weights. You know I love that.
If there was a way for you to do bikini and singing, would you go back into the recording training?
Absolutely. I adore singing. Everyone knows that, and hopefully I will sing somewhat soon.
Biggest hurdle when you first began training?
Biggest hurdle when I first began training? Gosh, I can't say otherwise. To be honest, I accepted in the gym when I was 18 years old. I love it ever since. I really it's something I love. I'm able to work with a trainer now. He's amazing and he's helped me so much. So I love having someone to be more guided on track.
Well, there you have it. So Robin's giving us a cue that we got to bounce. Those are a lot of great answers. We'll follow up with you in 2 weeks on the Arnold stage.
Yes.
And if you have more questions for Amanda, post on our Facebook page. Maybe we need to like continue that ask Amanda regular.
And
you were doing that.
And then Chris said that I would say I would agree with you today. You see, I'm up for the cover.
Yes.
The Flex
Yes, Amanda's up for the Flex magazine cover. She's going up against a dude. So if you get the test, obviously
please. A dude with a barbell. Come on, guys.
Yeah, we haven't seen that before. Come on, Amanda's first Flex cover. We may see it.
We may see it. It's up. I'm gonna post a picture.
All right, Amanda, we'll see you on stage in 2 weeks.
Isaac, I love you.
Ron behind the camera.
Thanks, guys, for everything. We'll see you soon.
Hard body, we're out.
Hands in the air, don't stop with it. Oh, yeah.